Good morning, traders. It is Monday morning. It's time to make some money. The market is ripping overnight since futures opened Sunday evening. You can see here we have gone pretty much straight up since we opened. It's very closed Friday. Sunday night we opened with a gap up, pretty big gap, pretty nice one. And we just kept going, created a little bull flag here, and then we've just been going. Created another flag at R3, seems to not stop. Like this, the Fibonacci R3. And that puts us for a target at 20,600 today, which is R3, which is an extreme target. But very well could be. The conditions for a trend day are in place, meaning we could have a trend day going straight up. Hoping for a pullback, that would be nice. Certainly would want a pullback. Oh, and I am not connected to the right account here. Let's make sure we connect here. Take Profit Trader. We want to make sure we trade our account and not sim. We are not sim traders. We trade Take Profit Trader. Connected back to the account here. Now we selected here by default. Our account is up at 51,595, so we are halfway there. If we do get a trend day, can we capitalize on it? Seeing what I see, I would like to hold long trades for bigger moves. Right now, we are testing the 21 EMA on the 2-minute. We'll see how we behave on this one. Looks like we're forming a little bull flag here. Happening pre-market on a trend day. That may be all we get on a trend day. But at the same time, people who held long over the weekend, they may want to take profit at the open. We'll see. It will be the battle of the fear of missing out traders. It will be institutions that will come in and open and close orders. The algos get overwhelmed in the morning. Let's see what happens. And regardless, whether we move up or down, let's try to make some money. That's what this is about. But yeah, this is what I am thinking. You know, it's typical when you're thinking more upside, it's like that is at the very, very top. In order for me to take upside though, I would want some form of bull flag to form. Zoom in a little bit so we can see that a little bit clearer. Like right now, we're potentially getting one. We are about 15 minutes away from market open. So news today, in about 30 minutes or 23 minutes, we have Flash Manufacturing PMI and Flash Services PMI. They're marked as red on Forex Factory. Let's see if we can zoom in, show those ones. Yeah, we can see here. This is what I'm talking about. Flash Manufacturing PMI, Flash Services PMI. Widen this a little bit so we can see. So this will, 15 minutes after open, this will impact price. So I usually only trade the first 30 minutes of market open. This may be what we need to set up for going long today. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, trades leading into news. It's not a good trade. And yeah, this bull flag here worked beautifully. If you took it, congratulations. You're up decent amount. You're hitting the topping zone where you have to at least take something off. If you trade one contract as me, that means I close it. I'm out. If you trade multiple contracts, you ride. And the fact that it got bought is strong. Very strong. Okay, let's put on some music here. Yeah, will we rip? Will we go? We're testing again. Are we testing the breakout? Looks like it. Sure looks like it. This is just for fun to test that. Yeah, you won't be able to see this overlays everything, but yeah, we pretty much had a 50% retrace. It's so small though that we don't really see what happened, but about 50% retrace of that. That's a nice retest, nice healthy retest of the breakout of the flag. Looking at that, I am tempted to take it. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted. That was beautiful. But I don't want to buy on a red candle. That is one of my rules. Yeah, so I had a comment from some friends in the Discord I'm in, saying like they want a retest of the R2. So here's my take on the R2. Does it not show in the shot? I guess it's not showing. Why does it not show? R1. $20.98. That's R1. 22 to 25. Oh yeah. R2 is really close to this one here. So, in my opinion, like the normal pivot put R2 is really close to 22.25. That's where it's laying on. So, do we really need a retest of this again? I don't think so. We had a flag forming at the bottom of it here, right? We had that. We broke. We flagged again before more continuation. Do we really need another retest? I mean, yeah, it'd be nice for people who missed out. I'm thinking we may not get that. I mean, it could happen, but you know, if we drop, well, it's only 50 handles. That can happen. Yeah, this is why I'm a little bit cautious before market open, because we had a breakout. I mean, if I'd taken this, I would have been out up here. Like, I would have hoped I'd gotten in here. May not have got filled up here because of slippage, and then got a few hands. That would have sucked. That would have sucked. Yeah, I gotta stop my app for my hotkeys there. I don't like trading using buttons. I do not like trading using clicking the mouse. Yeah, hotkeys are working. That's nice. That means we're ready. It means we're good to go. Good to go. Waiting here for market open and pattern to form. We very well could get a very well could get a pullback to R2. It would be nice. So I noticed on the NQ on the 15 minutes we have divergence on the MACD. Bearish divergence. If we have a trend day, that means nothing, but it is a caution signal. You can see it here on 2-minute 2. The divergence is there, right? We are sitting. Let me just show. This is so high up, so it's hard to see, but you see this? Price is setting higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, but the momentum is dropping. We've been leading into market open. We've been setting higher highs on lower momentum. Be cautious a little bit. I still want a bull flag, which I'm getting. But at this point, I want to wait to market open. It's a long way down here. If we pull back that, I don't want to take a long here and then pull in here. That does not feel good. Excuse me.
Here comes trouble, putting on a show, like a domino, I fall. Another bottle, don't know what to say, send me on my way to you.
One good setup. That's all we need. That's all we need to make money. Don't need anything else. One good setup.
Wide open, holding out for you. Tell me that it's true. Did you know?
So yeah, do we get markets opening very soon here? 1.5 minutes. Do we get a big push? Do we get profit taking? What will the market do? What will it do? 1 minute, let's go. Let's see how far I go. Still have a bit there. Yeah, Spy has a little bit more to go. We'll see. ES having a no, NQ having a nice drop here now. Yeah, it's happening. We're getting the pullback. Getting the pullback. This is why I am cautious with flags that close to open. That is why I'm cautious, because I don't want to long the top. I want to long the continuation, but not the top. This here is a level 22.25. The market open candle, that's a battle of the institutions. You have so many market orders just hitting SPY, hitting ES, just buys and sells floating it. And those orders, they overwhelm the algos. You cannot trust patterns leading into market open. Or at least very small time frame patterns, you cannot trust them. Bigger patterns, sure. Okay, we are pushing back up. Let's see how this does here. See how this behaves. This is why I love trading. I love the market. Going a little long here, maybe a little stupid to do it right in front of that MA. But this is looking strong. Locked that little in. It was a tiny pathetic scalp, but we got it. $85 after the commissions that they take. This is strong. It's a strong candle, but it did reject at that moving average. And a 5-minute candle doesn't look that nice. $10-minute candle doesn't look nice. Now we're pushing down again. It's exactly why I only scalped it for quick money for a few seconds. This really looks like it's want to go down and touch 25. Let's see how price behaves at that level. We are coming down there. Do we get a long setup here? We may. We may. Long thesis for long trend day is not invalidated. We're getting a nice pullback. ES went straight back up. ES is strong. ES looks like it wants more. It really does. See how it behaves here. Do I get a pattern? Do I get price action signal? Can I long this? I can, and I will. Let's go. ES is strong. ES set a new high. Well, I'm looking at a 60-minute candle. That is not fair to compare that. But ES is pushing. ES is pushing. Looking at ES, I would think this will want to break. I was hindsight. Oh, I should have sold. I should have closed. I should have. No. This is one of those where I want to try to hold it now. I have more on the long side. There we close it. $280 realized for the day. Good. Good. Considering news coming up in a few minutes. ES just set a new high for the day, by the way. But news coming out soon. I got $280. Happy. That is good. I do not need to capitalize on the entire move. I need to get some of it, a little bit of it. So far since we started streaming about a week ago, we've been green every day. Off to a good start, I would say. Off to a very good start. Slow and steady, we are building up this account. It is ripping. Let's see what happens with news coming in about 5 minutes. Looking at bookmap on another screen here. Now it's showing NQ though. I really wanted to show ES. So let's see here, and let's flip the bookmap and see what we see here. We have some orders setting up here. 5,800. Yep, a good amount, but not scaringly amount. It's just a few handles up. Yeah, ES is gonna go up and eat these orders. I expect that to happen. Expect those orders setting up to get filled. Some of them will probably just take profit orders. People selling at round numbers, and you can see there's a lot at 501. People holding long positions are expecting to break that and just get another handle. That's just greed, but it is what it is. The orders are sitting there, have been sitting there for some time. Pretty much placed at market open, or right out. No, sorry, not market open. 9:38. A few minutes, 8 minutes after market open. But before we have news, let's get the news out of the way, so we know whether we are, how that news will affect us. Like, do we beat? Do we go below? Let's see what happened with the news. Yeah, so now I just wait. Can I snipe another opportunity? Make some more? I'm not done. It's not 9 AM yet. Let's see what number comes out. The number is above, I mean, they're expecting the number to be above 50, which means that the economy, the manufacturing is expanding, production going up, which is good for the economy, for the US economy. Yeah, with this news, with PMI coming in, we really could break this, and we really could go high today. We really could. See, that's why I scalped. You don't know how big it's gonna go. I did not expect this to establish the trend day before the news. And holding a position by the long or short before the news is gambling. Even if you have a pattern, yeah, pattern can give you high confidence in it, but the algos will just spike the candle up and down unless it's obvious what it does. Then it just takes off in one direction. So, fun times. Let's go back to our normal screen here. New set. New set, and here you see we have that candle I talked about. Both directions. So what do we do after that? Do I want to long that candle? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely don't want to long that candle. Excuse me. I'm considering a long. Considering it. So the numbers were like manufacturing went below 50 and services went above, right? Manufacturing came under the estimate and it came under 50, which is bad. Services came above the estimate and came way above. So right now the market is like indecision right now. But I'm thinking long. I'm thinking long. I'm long. Should have longed earlier. That was too late. Out. 360 for the day is what I got. Got 360 for the day. I am... do I want to call it here? I don't know. I don't know. 3 trades today. 3 wins. Yeah, they're not big wins every time, but the win rate that we have on the stream is pretty good. Pretty good win rate. We can get better at holding the trades. If I were not streaming, I probably would have held them longer. It's hard to hold a trade, or I find it hard to hold a trade while streaming, while showing full transparency, my executions and how I trade. It's really hard. Mentally much tougher than just trading without showing anything. But 3 out of 3 wins. We're up for the day. I am happy with that. I'm gonna take a little screenshot of this realized P&L. Post it to some buddies of mine. But yeah, it looks like we're getting a trend day now. ES broke the 5,800. Orders keep piling in there though. Interesting enough. Orders keep piling in. It's actually fun to watch. Let me switch to book map so we can watch that. See over here. Well, now they took it. They took it. It was just hammering on this line. Breaching it, more orders coming in. Tells you there's a lot of icebergs there when it behaves like that. And it's dropping again. We either go cycle or rally. Cycle or rally is what's happening here now. And this is why I want to go back in here. Because now... we are a bit extended after this. But we may get a really nice... after taking that on ES, we have... conditions in place. Going. We'll see what happens. Maybe a little bit early to put that up there because that candle is still like a minute out from closing. I need something like that to go in, right? I can't go in before that, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep that line up there for now. Yeah, we didn't get a bull flag on that. Now it's a new candle. Let's just wait. Let's wait. We are a bit overextended. ES taking out 5,800. It's a good place to cycle. It's a very good place to cycle. The FOMO is real, but you never long this. You need pattern. You need entry. I'm up. I'm gonna call it here, I think. I think I'll call it here. Take my money. It's a good day. Good start of the day. Thank you for watching. You guys have a great rest of the day.